News, I'm Chris Foster. The Russian military launches an overnight barrage of missiles and drones in Ukraine. At least 6 people were reported killed, with others trapped in rubble.
More than 80 Russian missiles and 8 drones were involved in this onslaught, described by Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky as miserable tactics. Critical infrastructure and residential areas have been hit, although Ukraine says it shot down 36 missiles. Large parts of the capital, Kyiv, have been left without electricity.
Fox's Jonathan Savage. 3 Los Angeles police officers are reported to be in stable condition, shot during a standoff.
The suspect, who was on parole, is dead. The LAPD used canines, beanbags, and gas to try and arrest him, but the suspect barricaded himself inside of a garage. A SWAT team then broke through his barricade and moved in on the suspect.
Fox's Brooks Singleton. Police have not said how the suspect died. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering at the...
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology: mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
We are on Mix 104.1. Sorry about that. MixTV.tv as we say good morning to all of you here. 2 minutes after 7 a.m. Local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. But our top story comes from the world of sports. Let's go back to yesterday afternoon in Murfreesboro. This is the Bradley Barretts and the Knoxville Bearden Lady Bulldogs. Here is how it happened in the final few seconds.
On to Brewer. In the corner, they'll go to Swick. Somebody's got to shoot it, girls. Swick will step up and shoot it. Shots will be short. Rebound, Bradley. Up and in. Harmony! And the game is over. Barretts have won it. Harmony Ware with a putback wins it. 55-53, and it is over.
Oh, my goodness. March Madness you normally associate with college basketball, but March Madness in Murfreesboro, Harmony Ware, and she put it back up and in. Erica Swick's mom, Tanya Swick, said that we're calling that a pass by Erica, the senior. Harmony Ware, though, wins it for Bradley, and Bradley Central, the Barretts, they have advanced to the state semifinals. Friday at 12:30, they will take on Cookeville. Cookeville upset Murfreesboro Blackman yesterday, so Bradley and Cookeville and the state semifinals tomorrow, Friday, 12:30 Eastern Time. We're going to go on the air at noon tomorrow with the Hardee's pregame, and then at 12:30. Our coverage of the game here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix 104.1 app. Free download at mymix1041.com. Our coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. So we're looking forward to that. That's our top story this morning. And now let's go to other local and state news. Cleveland Utilities held a public forum last night at the Tom Wheeler Training Center. The meeting allowed members of the public to comment and provide feedback to Cleveland Utilities Board of Directors and staff in relation to Cleveland Utilities Broadband Business Plan. The plan aims to create a 4th division of Cleveland Utilities for broadband services. It will cost about $72 million. Of that cost, $8 million will be in the form of an interdivisional loan from the electric division, and a public issue debt will make up $64 million of the cost. The plan's expected to be cash flow positive between years 2 and 3 and pay for itself between years 10 and 12. An approximate timeline for the plan was also presented. The process would begin now and stretch through 2026. The goal is to eventually make broadband service available for the full electric footprint area. Officials noted the broadband project will not raise electric rates, and members of the public were encouraged to speak at the meeting. The plan is posted and is public. You can view the plan at clevelandutilities.com. Mix 104.1's Ryan Felton caught up with Cleveland Utilities President and CEO Tim Henderson after the meeting. Here is what CEO Tim Henderson of Cleveland Utilities told Ryan Felton.
Well, I think, my response to that would be certainly, I think it's important to always hear all the different views and opinions of what it looks like for a utility to go into the fiber business. So I don't really have an opinion, that I should state. I don't agree with that. But I think it's important for us to be able to say, if we agree to disagree, that's okay. I think, from our standpoint, we have looked at this extensively all the way back to 2001 when we started exploring going into the business. So this isn't something that we just, dreamed up in a short amount of time. And we've looked at it obviously more extensively in the last 5 to 10 years. And we feel like the time is right. We feel like the needs are there. And it will be better for our community if Cleveland Utilities can be another provider of broadband in our community.
All right, so that is Tim Henderson, CEO of Cleveland Utilities. You can watch the full meeting from last night. Ryan Felton covered that for us on Mix TV. You can go to mixtv.tv and take a look at watch the meeting, about an hour and a half from last night. Very interesting speeches last night. Got a little bit fiery, quite frankly, but at any rate, now they're going to, the board's going to take a deeper dive in a future Cleveland Utilities board meeting, then approach the Cleveland City Council for consideration of their plan. The Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce now taking nominations for the 30th annual Mel Bedwell Small Business Person of the Year, and nominees are being accepted. The reigning Small Business Person of the Year is Brittany Katz, who is the owner and operator of Terra Running Company in Cleveland Coffee and Market. So that'll be presented with the as part of this special week in May. The Chamber is taking nominations through April the 6th, and you can go to clevelandchamber.com and nominate someone. All right, recapping quickly, the Bearettes win in the quarterfinals at the last second over Knoxville Bearden. Bearden, the defending state champions, they had won 57 games in a row. And you heard it here on Mix 104.1 yesterday. So they are set for the state semifinals against Cookeville. Cookeville upset Murfreesboro Blackman in the game following Bradley yesterday. You can hear it. We're going to go on the air tomorrow at noon with the Hardee's pregame show. And then coverage at 12:30. It's slated for 12:30. It'll be around that time. So Bradley's going to play the second game up tomorrow at the state tournament. So at any rate, we'll have it here on Mix 104.1. You can also listen on your phone, your mobile devices, through the free Mix 104.1 app. Download at mymix1041.com. Of course, our high school basketball coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Well, guess what? Bridget ain't here. Is that right, Austin? Are you here? Is she okay? Do we know the situation with Bridget?
As far as I know, she just got lost.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. So anyway, we're going to be joined at 7:30 by United States Senator Bill Hagerty. He's calling in. He presented a crime bill in just for D.C., the nation's capital, and he actually, President Biden is supporting it. So, Austin, can you believe we're having some bipartisan cooperation in Washington? Who knew?
I congratulate him. Very good.
So, Senator Hagerty at 7:30 this morning. Traffic, it's the Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report. It's Don Ledford Buick GMC's annual March Mania truck event. They're saying, yes, low interest rates, 90 days till your first payment. Visit the showroom, North Lee Highway, Cleveland, Don Ledford, Cleveland, where they say yes, or go to donledford.com. So I guess as far as we know, traffic's going well. Austin, have we heard anything?
Yeah, I've looked at the map. Everything looks good. We've heard of no challenges. So if anyone out there sees any problems, just give us a call or text us on the HHM text line, 614-6499.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. So text yourself before you, that doesn't make any sense. So anyway. All right, Ashley, RFRV's coming in later. We'll have to deal with her. So coming up next, though, Walker Valley High School head football coach Drew Akins. Going to talk to Drew. And then Senator Hagerty. It's time for the Hardee's Wake Up. At Hardee's, they've got the big-time Philly cheesesteak menu in progress at Hardee's. With our all-new Philly cheesesteak burrito. Let's see here. Yeah, folded egg, thinly sliced ribeye, fire-roasted onion and peppers, melty cheese served in a warm flour tortilla. Hardee's, there's one near you. Feed you happy.
Here it's the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
Love to see you. God love you. Come on by. We hadn't seen her in a while. I also have time to text you back, so yeah, come on by. It's fine. And he'd love to meet you. God, but hey, Hagerty won't be here in person. He's calling us. That'd be Senator Hagerty. He's calling us. I guess if she wants to meet. All right, so let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. Roger?
You think the mattress business is competitive? You bet it is, and no matter how many out-of-town chains come to town, Mermaid Mattress will always be your local place to get a better mattress at a better price.
All right, it's the weather for today. 80% chance of rain, otherwise cloudy. 60 degrees today, tonight 49. Tomorrow looks pretty good, sunny and 64, but we take a nosedive, get back under, well, not a nosedive, I mean, low to mid 50s. Let's see. The Oscars on Sunday. I may be the only one in Cleveland who still watches this, but 80%. No, I don't know. Come on. I'd say Top Gun's nominated. Come on. Avatar. Some of you people. 80% chance of rain. Oscars Sunday, 55. It'll be 37 on Saturday night. Come on now. All right, let's do this. We remember Bridget.
This weather forecast is brought to you by PhD Pharmacy, Keith Street near Harrison Pike. Free delivery within a 50-mile radius of Cleveland. Call Gina Mosier Patterson today at 423-614-6650.
How about Cher on a Thursday morning at 7:16? She's engaged. Let's see, Cher's about 70 years old, engaged to a 25-year-old right now. It's all right, come on.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associates. It's not insurance, it's health care.
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
Message, and I get a microphone in front of my face.
It's happening, man.
You know that's my favorite thing in the world, so really appreciate you having me here.
Your Senator Bill Hagerty's warm-up act.
Absolutely.
That's pretty good.
Listen, sometimes you got to lead in with the main show.
We're going to lead in with the main show.
There you go. Sometimes you just do it backwards.
I don't think Bill's listening. I will say, you're a lot more animated than Hagerty is, no doubt. Well, listen, you've got a lot going on. Before we talk about what you came here about, what's it like for a high school football coach, let's say in March? So what's happening?
The real question is, how's it different for a high school football coach in March? We got 75 guys going in first block. We're lifting 3 days a week. We got one day where we talk academic stuff, whether it be goal setting or core GPA. The next week we're supposed to start the new NIL rules, which is allowing high school kids to get get name, image, likeness, which is a weird thing, and we're trying to educate our kids on it. And then Fridays we go out to the field and we get some football work done.
Do you really?
It's really not that much different. We probably got 75 in first block. We got 10 in second block. We got O-line meetings going. We got skill meetings going.
Great.
It's 365, man.
Put the pads on ready for Friday night.
And we got, you say put the pads on. We got spring practice coming up in May. So excited to get to spring practice. And hopefully we stay healthy, but we see some progress in what we're doing.
We're joined by Walker Valley High School head football coach Drew Akins. You got the big mulch sale coming up, is that right?
Yeah, it's a 4th annual mulch sale. We're really excited about it. We started on Monday.
Okay.
So today's Thursday, and I opened up our sheet yesterday. We had 1,500 bags sold already.
Oh my goodness!
So what I think's happening is people that have done it in the past are starting to say, "Hey, we just get our mulch from Walker Valley."
That's right.
Which was the hope a few years ago, but really excited to do the 4th year in a row of mulch sale. I just wanted to come and spread the word out to the community, tell them how to get it, what it costs, all those things. But really, just a great opportunity for us to get in the community. That's what it really is in the end. So, but wanted to tell everyone we're selling mulch. We're going to do this from last Monday until March 31st. So the last day to put in an order is March 31st. We'll order it. We'll have it delivered to Walker Valley. The cool thing about what we do with this is it's free delivery. So we're going to get it delivered to Walker Valley, and then on April 21st and April 22nd, we're going to deliver it out in the community.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and that's free. That's part of just buying mulch from us is we're going to deliver it to you. So we're going to hopefully be delivering. Last year we delivered 5,500 bags in 2 days.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Really?
It's a really cool, like I said, it's a great opportunity to get our kids in the community. And I'll drive around that day and I'll see just bags laying outside people's houses. Another option that we give is if you pay a kind of a standard fee, so it's different for everybody, and it's on our social media, we'll install it for you. So we'll even have our players install it in the flower beds wherever you want to have it. So it really is just a way for us to serve our community while also having a pretty good little fundraiser for us.
Well, I guess the question is, how can people order their mulch and get involved?
So there's a few different ways. It's the best way is to find your favorite Walker Valley football player and tell them you want some bags of mulch, and we'll do anything. I saw yesterday we have an order for 200. I mean, we'll take any order that people will let us have. So find your best Walker Valley football player, let them know your order. They'll put it into our Google Sheet. A second way is just to shoot me an email, rakins@bradleyschools.org. You can shoot me an email. We'll put you in the sheet, and I'll just ask a little information. And then the last way is just to go through our social medias.
Okay.
We have it on Facebook. We have it on Twitter. We have it on Instagram.
Okay.
So any way that you can get in touch with us to let us know, hey, I need 10 bags of mulch, and here's my address. And on April 22nd, it'll just show up like magic. It's pretty cool. So it's something that's really been a great impact as a spring fundraiser. It's been really impressive what our community has done to support us in the spring.
Drew Akins is the head football coach at Walker Valley, their 4th annual mulch fundraiser. We all need that as we get into the springtime. So, hey, repeat your email address for us one more time.
Yes, it is rakins@bradleyschools.org.
rakins@bradleyschools.org. May I ask the R? What?
R's Robert. That's
me.
I'm named after my dad. My dad's Robert.
The great Robert Akins.
So Robert, I'm so thankful that I'm not a second, because I'm Robert Drew. I'm named after Drew, Mississippi, which is where Archie Manning's from.
Is that right?
So, yeah, my mom wouldn't let him name me Archie.
Oh.
So I'm Drew, but my dad is Robert Tulin Akins. So I'm so thankful that my middle name is not Tulin.
So you're named after a city in Mississippi.
Named after Archie Manning's hometown.
Archie's hometown. His grandson is going to compete for the Texas starting quarterback job, we understand.
Yep.
So
I was hoping he would come to Ole Miss, but NIL proves true again.
Hey, your Ole Miss Rebels, they're going to take on UT today.
Yeah.
At let's see here, at 3 o'clock in the SEC tournament in Nashville.
Man, we got all kinds of ties. That was a really good segue.
That wasn't bad.
That was
it was okay.
You are a radio man.
Well, no. I'm just. Well, Bridget's not here, so
somebody's got to do the segues around here.
Matter of fact, let me say this. Hey, Austin, can you get a shot of Bridget's chair, please, just for a second? I want to make a point here. Can you just get it? We're on mixtv.tv. Can you get a shot of Bridget's chair?
There
okay. The shot of Bridget's empty chair is more interesting with it empty than her here. And I think you would agree with it.
Oh, my God.
I think you would agree with that.
I will
your mic's kind of going off. I don't know. Drew, great to see you, buddy.
Man, I always appreciate y'all having me. Thank you so much. And again, anybody that wants to get in touch with us, please do.
Yeah, it's Akins at bradleyschools.org or
social media,
all the social mediums,
or one of 90 football players that are going to come knock on your door.
One of 90, and or not the TikTok, because I'm about to talk to Hagerty, and Hagerty's trying to get TikTok canceled all over the nation.
Well, we don't. I'm behind Hagerty.
Okay, we ain't gonna do the TikTok.
I don't need another social media. I just can't do it.
And you folks who want to so go ahead and send your information to the Chinese government. Fine. It's like Bridget again. That empty chair more interesting than her. Kind of like when Clint Eastwood went on the stage, and had the empty
Bridget,
chair.
I will not stand by this.
She ain't listening. She's back in rehab. It's fine. Anyway, she said, "Well, I signed up for TikTok and then I just canceled it. I said, well, they already got your information.
They already got it.
They're already at your house.
What they needed.
All right. Thanks, Drew. Good to see you.
Thank you, guys.
See you, Coach. All right. It is 7. Drew Akins does not approve that message. See you, Coach. Good to see you. All right. Back in a second. The Mix 104.1 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. What about the top story this morning? Let's go back to yesterday quickly.
On to Brewer. In the corner, they'll go to Swick. Somebody's got to shoot it, girls. Swick will step up and shoot it. Shots will be short. Rebound, Bradley. Up and in. Harmony! And the game's over. Bears have won it. Harmony Ware with a putback wins it. 55-53, and it is over.
Oh, Gary Owenby, Brian Gresham, great job as the entire town was talking about it. Bradley advances to the state semifinals. They'll play Cookeville tomorrow, Friday, in the state tournament semifinals against Cookeville. Cookeville upset Murfreesboro Blackman. They'll play that semifinal at 12:30 Eastern Time tomorrow here on Mix 104.1 and on your phone and mobile devices through the Mix 104.1 app. A free download at mymix1041.com. High school basketball coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. There you heard it. I understand Channel 3 picked that up, the audio of that. Very exciting in Murfreesboro. Harmony Ware and officially Tanya Swick told me yesterday, Erica Swick's mom, we're calling that a pass to Harmony, not a shot. And anyway, what a atmosphere. And I expect, and a lot of people expect, we'll have oh, my goodness, hundreds and hundreds of local people going to Murfreesboro tomorrow at the Murphy Center at MTSU. Again, 12:30 Eastern, 11:30 Central. We're going to go on the air at noon tomorrow. Hardy's pregame will air tomorrow at noon at 7:29.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardy's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardy's app.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Joins us here. Of course, we'll have sports coming up at the bottom of the hour. Now we're ready. We're on Mix 1041, MixTV.tv. We are joined by United States Senator Bill Hagerty of Tennessee. Good morning, Senator.
Good morning, Steve. Great to be with you this morning.
And it is a pleasure having you, and you are very much in national news this morning as your resolution to block the so-called D.C. crime bill passed the United States Senate. Tell me about it. Just bring me up to date, Senator.
Well, I have, in any given week, Steve, Senator Blackburn and I will have 100, 200, 300 constituents from Tennessee that come to visit us here in Washington. We want them to feel like they're safe. We don't want them to be concerned about getting carjacked or mugged or having something even worse than that happen. At the same time, I look at what's happening here in the District of Columbia, the federal District of Columbia, mind you. And we've got a crime wave that's underway right here. It's been going on, for the past couple of years. And we have looked at a situation where we've got carjackings that have tripled in the past 3 years. Homicides over the past 2 years have exceeded 200 per year. And so far this year, homicides are up so considerably over the same time where they were last year. We're on a crime wave that's accelerating. What's the D.C. Council's response to all of this? They want to send out some woke messaging and actually lower the penalties for all major felonies. And get this one, Steve. They want to make misdemeanors all entitled to a jury trial. Well, the system's already clogged up here trying to try felonies with jury trials. What it means is that when a prosecutor has somebody that's conducted a misdemeanor, they're not going to even charge them because they don't want to clog the system up even further. So it's going to turn D.C. into a catch-and-release environment for petty criminals, and it'll just become a hotbed, even more so than it is for crime. So it was time to put a foot down against crime in these major cities across the country. This was something that Congress has the unique right to do in the Federal District of Columbia because the Constitution, Article 1, Section 8, leaves that responsibility to the Congress. The D.C. Home Rule Act actually puts it specifically to the Congress to review these laws. And somehow D.C. was shocked that I decided to invoke that authority and block this.
So we're joined by Senator Bill Hagerty, and Senator, it has been a rare spot of bipartisan support for your bill to the point that President Joe Biden is actually supporting this. Did that surprise you?
Well, it wasn't always so, as they say, Steve. Initially, when I came out with this, Joe Biden put out a statement saying he's with the district, and we should stand down. And how dare you? And many journalists were coming up to me and asking me, what are you going to do with this? Surely Joe Biden's going to veto it. He's already promised it. And I said, I think when Joe Biden takes a hard look at this and thinks about how the defund the police movement worked for them in the last election cycle, I think he's going to have a hard time not signing my bill. Well, I guess the White House must have pulled it because he flipped and came around and said, indeed, he will sign the bill. And I think that gave a lot of Democrats cover to move over, and they've now acknowledged that it's crazy to basically reduce penalties when you've got a crime wave accelerating in any city, certainly in the capital of our nation. And the unfortunate thing for a number of Democrats who wanted to join the D.C. Council and give some woke signaling is that over in the House of Representatives, they voted on this before Biden flipped, and 173 Democrats voted against me. A number of them are in tough districts for Democrats. They're in what would normally be a red district, and they are just furious that Biden left them twisting in the wind. I understand that the National Republican Congressional Committee is looking at running soft on crime ads against some of these idiots that thought they would take an opportunity to give some sort of woke message that we're going to be soft on crime, and it's going to hurt them. It's going to hurt them.
We're joined by Senator Bill Hagerty, and I want to move on. I know you're very busy, so I guess we've got a couple questions here. We understand that President Biden's proposed budget will be released today. Just overall, what do you make of what you're hearing about that thus far?
So what we'll get is a very, they call it a skinny budget, but a very thin view of what Biden is attempting to do. We won't get the details for several more weeks. First, I'll say that Biden is already a month late on delivering the budget. This is typical of this administration and lack of seriousness. They talk about, they'll be focused on reducing the debt and the deficit. All they're talking about is continuing this rampant spending and then just jacking up taxes on hardworking Americans. I'm certain that it's going to be a non-starter, and it's just quite unfortunate that they don't think that they need to take things seriously here in Washington. Certainly the Democrats don't. Joe Biden and his administration has turned out to be just, a massive spender in the face of terrible inflation. It's irresponsible, but I'll have to say this: if you look at our debt, we've had irresponsible behavior on both sides of the aisle over the years that have allowed us to amass this, tremendous debt that we're parking on the shoulders of our children and grandchildren. It's time to start to curb, to bend this back, to curb this incredible spending. They keep saying if we want to do something about it, the debt limit is coming up, and we ought to address it then. I think that's an entirely reasonable place to address this. The Democrat response to that is, oh boy, the Republicans are going to put the full faith and credit of the United States government on the line. That doesn't have to happen at all. We can guarantee that the interest will be paid on the debt. We can take that off the table. They say that we're going to put Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, programs that people depend upon every day on the line. Not so. There are plenty of areas. If you just look, for example, at Joe Biden's student loan forgiveness program, that's between $350 and $400 billion that have not gone out the door. Take it back. If you look at uncommitted funds for this stimulus, this pandemic stimulus that they called it, that they put out, there are a tremendous number, tens if not hundreds of billions of dollars that are yet to be committed, yet to be spent. Pull them back. We could easily get well over $1 trillion worth of savings right there. So I think we just need to take a hard look at what we've got here. There's plenty of waste. There's plenty of abuse of the system, and we need to come in and start to clean this thing up. And I think this is the opportunity to do it.
Final question. We're joined by United States Senator Bill Hagerty of Tennessee. We did, when we promoted the interview with you, Senator, we got a question from a local elected official who asked this question. Let me ask you this. Will Congress extend the deadline for counties to use their ARP funds, in your opinion?
There's been a lot of discussion about that, and the answer is I don't know at this point. Again, we've got a divided Congress. There's much underway in the negotiations, and the answer is I do not know. I understand the question. I get this across the state because the Biden administration flooded the system with a lot of money, but they also were very late to give guidelines. Our own state comptroller, urged every county to be careful, to be very, very careful, because if you step across the line, particularly in a red state, the Biden administration will come down like a hammer on you. So I understand the concern, and we're looking at it, but we don't have the final answer at this point.
Senator Bill Hagerty, and Senator, I really appreciate you joining us this morning. Anything else you want to add here before we go?
No, just always great to be with you, Steve. I wish you a great ending of the week here. And I'll say I'm looking forward to getting out of D.C. and getting back home to Tennessee.
I guarantee you. All right, Senator. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes, sir. Senator Bill Hagerty, and yes, Senator Hagerty's bill, there, of course, let's see here, the blocking of the D.C. crime bill passed the United States Senate. It had already passed the House of Representatives, heads to the president's desk for his signature. Very much in national news this morning. All right, Mix 104.1, MixTV.tv. Let's tell you what, Austin, let's do a check of the weather right here. And let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center, and here is Roger Pickett.
When Elmer and Joy Murray started making mattresses, the company was called Made by Murray, or Murray Made. Thank you for continuing to support the same family-owned and locally made business, Mermaid Mattress.
All right, we're looking for cloudy skies, 80% chance of rain today, 60 is the high later. Then tomorrow, Friday looks pretty good, actually. Partly sunny, 64, but Well, hey, Austin, some point 70% chance of rain tomorrow, but then I got a sunshine thing on your forecast. What's up?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's about.
Yeah, who cares? Let's go outside and figure it out. 49 tomorrow. It's right now 40. Is that 46 or 48? I'm getting old. On the current temperature there at the bottom.
Oh, yeah, 46.
All right, so your Simply Bang temperature, 46 degrees.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
All right, it's the CHI Memorial Sports Test. CHI Memorial, hello, human kindness. This sports report brought to you by the Town Squire. I understand I got word when Bradley won there in the last second yesterday, Larry McDaniel was hopping on the counters all over the Town Squire and throwing those clothes around like crazy. Just quite a celebration there, Larry, at the Town Squire yesterday. All excited for the Barretts. If you have a prom, wedding, or any other formal event to plan for, visit the Tuxedo Department at the Town Squire for the best fit and style. Pick out a traditional style or a fashion trending tux in slim or ultra slim fit. The Town Squire can help take some of the stress out of planning your wedding with their great selection of rental suits and tuxedos. Thank you for allowing to let them serve you all of these years. Since 1977, the Town Squire, Stewart Park Plaza, Key Street, Cleveland, the shop with the personal touch. All right, let's, we can't play this enough. Let's go back to yesterday afternoon, back to Murfreesboro. This is going to be the final seconds of the game between Bradley and Knoxville Bearden. Remember, Bearden had come in, winners, first of all, defending state champions, and they had won 57 games in a row. Here is how it went down in the final seconds. Gary Ornby, Brian Grisham on the call for Mix 104.1.
On to Brewer. In the corner, they'll go to Swick. Somebody's got to shoot it, girls. Swick will step up and shoot it. Shots will be short. Rebound, Bradley. Up and in. Harmony! And the game's over. Barretts have won it. Harmony Ware with a putback wins it. 55-53, and it is over.
Isn't that great? Austin, wasn't that great, buddy?
Such an amazing finish. It really, really showed what the Barretts have got in them, so I'm excited about Friday.
Oh, man. That was wonderful. Gary Ornby, Brian Grisham, just a tremendous job on coverage yesterday here on Mix 104.1. Yeah, so, and Gary, we did a post-game here, and we talked with Coach Reuter, and Coach Reuter just talking about this team and how talented. Gary Ornby told us yesterday morning, this is probably the most talented Barrett team he's seen. They're all different, he knows that, and he said that, but comparing it to the feeling of 2019, instant classic, and as Gary said, there's no better historian of Bradley athletics than Gary Ornby, voice of the Bears and Barretts, and he literally wrote the book, quite frankly, but he said, that's an all-time classic. I think Brian said that too, all-time classic in Bradley history. So there it is. The Barretts will take on Cookeville. Cookeville in the state semifinals on Friday at 12:30 Eastern Time. And we'll go on the air at noon Friday with our Hardee's pregame. And then the Barretts and the Lady Cavaliers of Cookeville. 12:30 Eastern Time, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix 104.1 app. You can download the app, get it on your phone, mobile devices, listen that way. And watch Mix TV that way at mymix1041.com. Yeah, Cookeville upset Blackman yesterday, even though it was pretty much a home game for Blackman being there in Murfreesboro. The other side of the semifinals will be Bartlett and Green Hill. That is in the other side of the 4A semis. All right. 2A, Class 2A today. McMinn Central, the Chargerettes, will take on Gatlinburg Pittman at 12:30 Eastern Time. Johnny Morgan's Chargerettes. They're always great, have been for years. They'll play Gatlinburg at 12:30 today Eastern Time at MTSU at the Murphy Center in Murfreesboro. The SEC tournament in Nashville last night. Ole Miss defeated South Carolina 67-61. So the Tennessee Volunteers will take on Ole Miss, the Rebels, at about 3 o'clock. I say about because we're dealing with tournaments here. You need to be tuned in by 2:30 at least on Talk 101.3 The Buzz. We'll also have that on the Mix 104.1 app presented by TVFCU. Also last night, LSU over Georgia 72-67. Tonight at the SEC tournament, Arkansas Auburn at 7. LSU Vandy at 9 o'clock tonight. Well, what a really hard way to end 47 years. Jim Boeheim out at Syracuse after 47 years. Officially, it's a retirement. But it is absolutely the opposite of what happened a year ago right now with Mike Krzyzewski at Duke. Jim Boeheim has symbolized Syracuse basketball, Orangemen men's basketball for 47 years. And I've read quite a bit about it this morning. You know, President Gerald Ford was the president when Jim Boeheim was hired in 1976 by Syracuse. He led Syracuse, but he's out after 47 years. And that was after a first-round ACC conference loss at the buzzer to Wake Forest yesterday. So Boeheim led Syracuse to 5 Final Fours, won the 2003 national title. He's a Hall of Fame inductee in 2005. He'll be replaced by a guy who played for him, Adrian Autry, who's been his associate head coach for many years. And he's the new coach, effective immediately. A very interesting way to end this here. So anyway, hopefully they'll do a little more for him. My goodness. But 47 years, Jim Boeheim has symbolized Syracuse basketball as much as that dome up there. And anyway, it's a tough way to end it. And he gave a post-game press conference yesterday that you could tell he is not on board with this, but anyway. The Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Verde, Florida, tees off this morning. I think they've already teed off down at TPC Sawgrass. Golf Channel have coverage today. They call it the 5th major of golf. Going to be a great weekend there. Mixed Madness. All right, hey Austin, are we getting set for Mixed Madness with Kia of Cleveland? Is that right?
Yes, we're putting it all together. It should be up on the website Sunday around noon.
Yeah, they can. So the selection shows at 6 o'clock on Sunday evening. So by 7 o'clock Sunday night, the brackets will be official. And then folks can go there and they can fill it out. We got at least, probably over $1,000 easily in prizes this year.
Oh, yeah. We've definitely got several prizes put together for each round, so it will be good. Plus, of course, the most creative bracket, which most people take shots at Steve during that. But
oh, that's right. Yeah, the best bracket name. Is that right?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they do take shots at me, quite frankly. But anyway, Mixed Madness presented by Kia of Cleveland. We've been doing it. We don't even know how long we've been doing it. Probably, I don't know. Put a number on it. 15 years, 20, maybe 20. I don't know. But go to mymix1041.com. Be there Sunday. As Austin said, it'll be up midday Sunday, but then the brackets will be official, obviously, 7 o'clock Sunday night. Fill your bracket out, and we're ready to go. I know Kia of Cleveland is doing a big smart TV again. John Davis said it's smarter than he is. I don't know about that, but anyway. Well, Bridget said that. She left that note for me on her way to rehab. So, all right, it's 11 before the hour.
A name and brand that you can trust. Wholesale Supply has been served.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup. Shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. Fast access and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year. Offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices. Keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups. Making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us!
Hey listeners, there's a new Buzz Tuesdays at noon. The voice of We the People. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
Being around people is my joy and my passion. So when they come in here, I do feel free to carry the integrity that Mermaid has. No matter what your job description is here, somehow or another, you're impacting somebody's life.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
I just had to get my own coffee. Cruel. Hey, Austin, did you know what I just had to do?
You had to walk to your office and make your own coffee?
Yeah. Hey, don't tell Bridget I did that, or she'll make me do it.
Yeah, I heard you whining on the way back.
Yeah. Well, now here's the thing about that. First of all, yeah, and I told her I'll be glad to leave and do it, but she would have to do the interviews, and you know how much she loves doing that. But I know deep in her heart she enjoys doing it, and so I'm not going to rob her of that. You know, but I did. I made it happen because Bridget's back in rehab. Is that what you're hearing?
The fact that she knows how much sugar, how many pounds of sugar goes into your coffee cup is surprising.
It's unbelievable. Truly. Hey, speaking of coffees, Scooter's Coffee. Oh, look at here. Wait a second. Hey, Austin, we have a co-host. Can you believe it?
Oh, thank you, Ashley, for coming in.
Oh, I'm just going to bring so much joy to the show.
Pre-8 a.m., which is stunning.
4 minutes early.
That's not bad.
I know, you'll take it.
Actually built a shed in her backyard last night. Or was that Justin?
Multiple nights.
Did you help him with it?
Yeah.
No, you did. Nobody
I
believes
swear
that.
to you, I did.
Nobody believes that.
Okay, fine.
What, did you hand him a hammer? Is that what it was?
I actually drove nails.
I'm sure that'll be standing here the next week or so. No, I was just saying I did make my own coffee. Don't tell Bridget though, because
I won't.
I don't want her thinking I can do it.
She'll think she's fired.
Scooters, I know it's her most important job. Scooters Coffee, the official coffee of mixed mornings, and well, let me tell you what's happening at Scooters. Matter of fact, they are well. I just say they get you in and out in about 3 minutes. It is what makes them amazing. Espresso drinks. There's signature hot ice or blended caramelicious coffee made from the best coffee beans in the world. They also have, and now listen, they got homemade cinnamon rolls, which are unbelievable. Tasty breakfast sandwiches and more at Scooters on Key Street in front of Leisure Time Bowling. They got fruit smoothies, and they've got all kinds of stuff. Hot mochas and everything, and they're going to put a smile on your face. At Scooters Coffee, you can be in and out in 3 minutes. That's what Claudia Parker and Danny told us. They are also, hey, it's Sweetwater. They're up there, too. They didn't forget about you. They ain't forgetting about you, Sweetwater. Don't you worry. We're there for you. Scooters Coffee right there in Cleveland. Now, here's the deal. We're trying to find birthdays. Are you trying to find some?
I've got 2.
What do you got?
Happy 18th birthday to Chloe Stewart, and Camden Gober turns 18 today.
All right, so 18, and we've also got this one just in. Sheridan just handed us that one.
Oh, Grady Spangler has a birthday today.
Grady Spangler. Okay, very nice. So we've got trio of birthdays on the Simmons Bank celebration list. How can people?
Yeah, you give us a call at 614-6499. You can also text us on the HHM text line at the same number, or you can do that on our website or online at mymix1041.com.
Let's get a check of the streets right now. It's a Don Ledford Cleveland Mix Highway Patrol report, and while Ashley can you read the second one down? I already read the first one.
Yes. It's here, the Don Ledford Chevrolet Annual March Mania event. And yet they are saying yes to low interest rates and 90 days till your first payment. Visit their showroom on Northley Highway in Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. The roads do look clear out there. I assume, Austin, thank you for putting that up for me to see.
No, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, everything's clear out there.
This is when we need the public to chime in here.
If you see anything traffic-wise that you need to know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also do that on the HHM text line.
All right, we'll come back in just a second.
This traffic report is brought to you by L&B Appliance, your one-stop appliance shop, locally owned and operated. Durkee Road at Highway 64 in Cleveland, 423-339-3231.
When it's a stroke, every second counts. Good thing Erlanger is one of the nation's leading stroke centers. We are ready with treatments that can stop.
This is John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the trade-in man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9. MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
You're watching Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
All right, point something out. Bobby Ludwig, was he in a phone booth doing that? It sounded like either that or he's in some bad situation.
Maybe a closet because all of his kids at home.
That's right. Well, normally he's outside.
Yes.
Normally does it outside.
It's chilly this morning, maybe.
It's a little chilly. Here's the birds singing and all that, which we didn't hear, but he heard it in his head.
It's in his closet.
Problem. All right.
All righty. High today of 62 with 35% chance of rain this afternoon. Tomorrow, high of 60, low of 34 with a 20% chance of rain. And on Saturday, a high of 58 and a low of 44 with a 5% chance of rain. Your current temperature is it?
That's Simply Bank.
Simply Bank temperature is 47
Promise
degrees.
it not your account? You don't care.
I always want to say vascular.
You hate Simply Bank. And I think you're on record as saying that.
No,
it's
I
too
did
bad
not.
You don't like Pete Brummett and Alex and all of our friends over there.
I like Simply Bank.
No, you don't.
I do.
You obviously don't care. They're not your account. You don't care.
They're not my account. You're right.
It is 8:03, and now this. And ladies and gentlemen, let's a moment of silence. We're going to remember Bridget right now.
This weather forecast is brought to you by the Center for Cosmetic Dentistry, Drs. Ken and Brian Beard. Call them at 423-476-6541 or visit centerforcosmeticdentistry.com.
Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Mix 104.1 WCLE. Broadcasting from the Kia of Cleveland studios, this is Talk 101.3 The Buzz, WCLE, HD2 and 101.3 FM, W267BI Cleveland.
Can be BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell's hospitalized after a fall at a Washington, D.C. hotel.
The 81-year-old had been at a private dinner when it happened. This isn't McConnell's first time for this kind of fall. Back in 2019, the Republican leader tripped and fell at his home in Kentucky. That's when he fractured a shoulder.
Fox's Jill Nato. There's a Senate hearing this morning about a train derailment in Ohio.
Norfolk Southern CEO Alan Shaw, along with representatives from the EPA and first responders, all set to testify before the Senate Environment and Public Works Committee in the wake of a series of recent train derailments, including the toxic train crash in East Palestine, Ohio last month.
Fox's Jeff Manasso. The budget proposal President Biden announces today in Philadelphia includes a new billionaire's tax and a higher corporate tax rate and more money for child care and preschool. It would eliminate tax subsidies for oil and gas companies. America's listening to Fox News.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. At 8:06, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. And let's go back now. Our top story this morning is actually sports, because the Bradley Central High School Bearettes, as we go to the Logan Thompson news desk here, Jimmy Logan, of course, a proud Bradley graduate. Anyway, the Bearettes yesterday, we'll set the scene for you. They were tied with about just a few seconds left. We're going to play this clip from the final few seconds. This is going to be Gary Owenby and Brian Grisham covering the state quarterfinal game for Mix 1041. Here is how it happened yesterday afternoon.
On to Brewer. In the corner, they'll go to Swick. Somebody's got to shoot it, girls. Swick will step up and shoot it. Shots will be short. Rebound, Bradley. Up and in. Harmony! Harmony! And the game is over. Bears have won it. Harmony Ware with a putback wins it 55-53, and it is over.
What about it, Ashley?
It was awesome. That was such a good game.
The whole town on their edge of their seats and people celebrating. So Bradley wins it. That was Harmony Ware. And Austin, I guess Ben Bobick, sports director at Local 3, he probably had the best line when he said, "Sweet harmony," in the air there. What a finish, Austin.
It was such a powerful finish. Beard, I think, had won 57 games in a row, so it was the first loss for them, and Bradley handed it to him very well.
Defending state champion Beard and Lady Bulldogs go down to Bradley in the final second, as you heard. All right, so now Bradley will play in the state semifinals against Cookeville. Cookeville upset Murfreesboro Blackman yesterday following the Bradley game in Game 2 of the 4A state tournament yesterday. Bradley Cookeville Friday tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern Time tip-off. They're the second game, so it'll be about 12:30 Eastern Time, 11:30 Central. I know that hundreds, maybe more of you, will be going to Murfreesboro tomorrow. I know also county schools start spring break after tomorrow. So it's going to be a big time. Anyway, we're going to have coverage right here beginning at noon tomorrow on Mix 1041 with a Hardee's pregame show. And then the game at about 12:30 Eastern, Bradley Central in the semifinals against Cookeville. And then, let's go ahead and say it, if Bradley wins tomorrow, they would play Saturday at 2:30 Eastern Time, Saturday afternoon. If Bradley wins tomorrow, they play in the championship game. I don't know, I'm going to go ahead and plan it, but go ahead and tell you, Saturday at 2:30 Eastern Time. Of course, it would be here on Mix 1041. Don't forget, download the free Mix 1041 app. You can listen and watch Mix 1041 and Mix TV on also our sister stations, Talk 1013 and Fiesta 99.1 on our app presented by CHI Memorial. Download the app at mymix1041.com for your phone and mobile devices. There is other news this morning. Last night, a heavily attended public forum at Cleveland Utilities. And it was definitely not without controversy. Cleveland Utilities, their public forum last night at the Tom Wheeler Training Center, focusing on their broadband business plan. This allowed members of the public to comment and provide feedback to the Cleveland Utilities Board of Directors. The plan aims to create a fourth division of Cleveland Utilities focused on broadband services. The plan will cost about $72 million, and of that cost, $8 million will be in the form of an interdivisional loan from the electric division, and a public issued debt would make up $64 million of the cost. The plan expected to be cash flow positive between 2 and 3 years and pay for itself between years 10 through 12. An approximate timeline for the plan also presented. The process would begin now and stretch to the year 2026. The goal is to eventually make broadband service available for the full electric footprint area of Cleveland Utilities. Officials noted the broadband project will not raise electric rates. Members of the public were encouraged to speak at the meeting. You can view the plan at clevelandutilities.com. Mix 1041 and mixtv.tv. Ryan Felton covered the meeting, did a couple of things. He covered it for us in a live format, so you can go back and watch the meeting. It was very interesting. There were a lot of speeches. By the way, Tim Henderson and the board of directors provided real information to the public. And you heard a lot of speeches yesterday. It was about an hour and a half meeting. You want to go back and watch. Do that at mixtv.tv. But our very own Ryan Felton caught up with the Cleveland Utilities president and CEO Tim Henderson following the meeting. Here's what he had to say.
Well, I think, my response to that would be certainly, I think it's important to always hear all the different views and opinions of what it looks like for a utility to go into the fiber business. So I don't really have an opinion, that I should state. I don't agree with that, but I think it's important for us to be able to say, if we agree to disagree, that's okay. I think, from our standpoint, we have looked at this extensively all the way back to 2001 when we started exploring going into the business. So this isn't something that we just dreamed up in a short amount of time, and we've looked at it obviously more extensively in the last 5 to 10 years. And we feel like the time is right. We feel like the needs are there, and it will be better for our community if Cleveland Utilities can be another provider of broadband in our community.
All right, so the process now, it'll be discussed by the Cleveland Utilities Board of Directors. Then Cleveland Utilities, based on that, will approach the Cleveland City Council for their consideration of the plan. Again, you can see that very interesting and could be historic public forum last night at Cleveland Utilities at mixtv.tv. That is local and state news from the Logan Thompson Law News Desk. Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 2334 Keith Street, Cleveland. Call 423-339-8777. Time for our obituary program, brought to you by Rob Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Richard Neil Hovland, age 75, passed away unexpectedly on Monday while at home with his family. Arrangements by the Rob Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory for Richard Neil Hovland, age 75. He passed away unexpectedly this past Monday. Arrangements by the Rob Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Ruth Crawford Lindsay, age 87, passed away on Tuesday. And the arrangements by the Serenity of Cleveland Funeral Home for Ruth Crawford Lindsay, age 87, who passed away earlier this week. And Joan Marie Kaywood, age 91, of Cleveland, passed away also on Tuesday, surrounded by her family. We have a personal connection there. Our buddy Rick Kaywood at Cleveland Plywood Company. That's Rick's mom, Joan Marie Kaywood. Wonderful, wonderful woman. And let me mention the arrangements for Joan Marie Kaywood. It'll be at the Serenity of Cleveland Funeral Home on tomorrow, Friday, from 1 until 3. 1 until 3 Friday, and the funeral will be at 3 o'clock. Also, the interment will be at the Sunset Memorial Gardens. And I know a bunch of people know and love this family, and we would ask you to continue to keep them in your thoughts and prayers. The Obituary program brought to you by Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Alrighty, it's here, the annual Don Ledford March Mania event at the Pre-Owned Automotive Center in Cleveland. They have over 70 quality pre-owned vehicles available for you to choose from right now, with new availables arriving daily. So visit their showroom on North Lee Highway, Don Ledford in Cleveland, where they say yes. All the roads still do look clear out there, but if you see anything we need to know about, give us a call on the Volunteer Rid of Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us on the HHM text line at 423-614-6499, or you can download on our website or go to our website. Sorry, you can download our website.
I don't know. I mean, it's okay. We're just getting started here.
I haven't done it.
It's okay. You're out of practice. You haven't done this in a while.
Monday I got to do it again, too.
Do you really?
Me and Bridget.
That's what I hear, yeah. It's the ladies' tour on Monday. All right. Hey, this traffic brought to you in part by the Cleveland Family YMCA.
This traffic report is brought to you by the
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Goodyear brand tires in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, a business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active, with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves. Direct Primary Care Associates, your place for health care. fast access, and on-time visits with no deductibles and no copays. The one-on-one time with a member of the talented staff makes going to the doctor a better experience. Direct Primary Care Associates offers telemedicine services and can do all routine labs. Check out all the ways Direct Primary Care Associates can help you and your family at directpca.com or call them at 650-4831. Direct Primary Care Associate. It's not insurance, it's health care.
It takes him on back there now. All right, let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center at 20 minutes after 8.
Our anniversary Lindsay Line Queen mattress is on sale now for only $499. A mattress you can flip and rotate just like you used to, but only at Mermaid Mattress.
High today of 62 with a 35% chance of rain this evening. Tomorrow, a high of 60, a low of 34 with a 20% chance of rain. And Saturday, cloudy with a high of 58 and a low of 44 with a 5% chance of rain. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 47 degrees.
Yeah, we finally figured out where Bridget's going, and she told me, and I forgot it.
I can't believe you forgot. It's kind of big.
Tell her, buddy.
She's going to judge the Miss Tennessee contest. So
pageant. We don't say pageant anymore.
I don't know what's the politically correct term.
I don't know. Well, Miss Tennessee, is that in? So that's in March. Is that earlier than usual?
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I don't
in Franklin or in Memphis? Where is it?
Or Cookville area? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have no idea whether her and her mom are going, so I'll know.
Thelma and Louise heading over, and they're on the roads now, we understand. Yeah, she's judging Miss Tennessee, but I don't know if that's Miss Tennessee now that I think about it.
It's something to do with Miss Tennessee. Is it Miss East Tennessee or something?
I don't know. I don't know where she's going. I don't know. She did. Here's the thing about Bridget.
She's judging a pageant.
Yeah, she tells me these things, and I forget it. And I really don't pay attention to her because normally what she says is terrible. And she and by the way, as I've tried to tell you people, you all love her. She hates you people. Absolutely hates you people. Hates the audience.
No, she doesn't.
She does. I mean, you hear the way she talks about them. But anyway, so she's going to judge some pageant now somewhere.
For the state of Tennessee.
Because then I start thinking, well, that's not Miss Tennessee. That's Miss Tennessee's in the summer. Even I know that. She's judging something.
It has to do with it. It's a pageant, though. Something I don't know.
Okay. So now there are holes in her story. See, boys and girls, holes in her story right here.
This weather forecast is brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix, family-owned business serving Cleveland for over 40 years. Call them at 423-479-4541 or visit lamcon.us to find out more.
Yeah. Now I'm really wondering what she's doing because she lied to you. And she's not judging Miss Tennessee.
I will text her and ask her.
Well, that's up to you. I don't care. Harry Styles. Maybe she's going to see a Harry Styles concert. Her and her mom. That'd be fun.
I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it there? Nothing to say, and everything gets in the way.
What the Tech is sponsored by EPB Fiber Optics. Visit EPB.com to find the speed you need on Chattanooga's only 100% fiber optic network.
These days, nearly every child has a smartphone, and while there is peace of mind knowing where your kids are, the thought of what your child's doing on that phone may keep you up at night. You can block certain apps and websites, but our consumer technology reporter Jamie Tucker discovered one of the tools you may use to limit the screen time doesn't always work.
Many parents use screen time to limit how much time their child can spend on certain apps. Say mom and dad are okay with using Snapchat for 1 hour a day. When that time is up, the Snapchat app won't open. You can set that up for any number of apps and screen time under app limits. But let's say mom and dad put a limit on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram. Those apps can be accessed through their websites, TikTok.com, Instagram.com, etc. Parents can set limits for those websites, but here's the thing a lot of parents might miss. Screen time limits doesn't count the time if their kid is using incognito or private mode. So anyone can visit any website in incognito mode for as long as they want, even if there are time limits set up in screen time. If a parent is having trouble with their kids visiting certain websites, they can lock down the phone to allow them only to visit websites they approve. Back in screen time, tap Content and Privacy Restrictions and set a passcode to allow changes. And then select Content Restrictions from where you can block explicit music, books, and age-appropriate apps. To lock it down even tighter, you can allow only certain websites to be accessed. You can add any website that you approve. This setting will prevent visiting any other websites, even in incognito mode. Another option many parents are using these days is getting their child, instead of a smartphone, a good old-fashioned flip phone like this one from Nokia, where you can only make phone calls and send text messages. That's What the Tech. I'm Jamie Tucker.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
In the final analyses public forum last night at the Tom Wheeler Training Center, and it's all about Cleveland Utilities and creating a fourth division for broadband services. If you missed the public forum, you can go back and watch it. A lot of interesting speeches, including information from the Cleveland Utilities Board of Directors, also CEO Tim Henderson. All of that at mixtv.tv. Appreciate Ryan Felton. Covered the meeting for us live last night, and then got some interviews. And it's an interesting meeting, really is. Mixtv.tv. You can watch the meeting. But I'm joined by Ashley, officially Flowers. Are you guys still married?
Yeah,
okay.
Almost 2 years, yes.
Miracle. Anyway, so God bless Justin. Anyway, so Ashley, our top story this morning is actually a sports story, and honest to goodness, I can't play this enough.
No.
I cannot play this clip enough.
No, my middle stepson's a senior at Bradley and went over there yesterday, and he said it was an amazing environment. He said he had a blast.
Yeah, what a great senior year memory.
Oh, God, yeah.
That is. I know a Bradley alum and legendary Barrett, Brittany Jackson Tucker. She was telling me it was just quite an atmosphere yesterday, and it's just great. If you don't know, if you're just tuning in here or whatever, Bradley, the Barretts, defeated the defending state champion, #1 team in the state, Knoxville Bearden, which had won 57 straight games. And here's the final few seconds. Here's how it happened.
On to Brewer. In the corner, they'll go to Swick. Somebody's got to shoot it, girls. Swick will step up and shoot it. Shots will be short. Rebound, Bradley, up and in. Go! Harmony! And the game's over. Barretts have won it. Harmony Ware with a putback wins it. 55-53, and it is over.
Gary Owenby, Brian Grisham, great job, and they did excellent here for us on Mix 104.1. So now it is going to be Bradley taking on Cookeville. Cookeville upset Murfreesboro Blackman, and so they'll play at 12:30, and the semifinals tomorrow, Friday, 12:30 Eastern Time, 11:30 Central, here on Mix 104.1. Our coverage supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. It'll also be on the Mix 104.1 app. You can listen on your phone, your mobile devices. Download our app if you've not already. It's free thanks to CHI Memorial. Download at mymix1041.com. And Ashley, it's going to be a lot of fun. State semifinals for the Barretts now in the Final Four tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern Time. Yes. Right here on Mix 104.1.
It's worth the drive.
It is. And we'll have the Hardee's pregame show. It's something new we've done. We started this yesterday, and it's just one of those things we thought of. So anyway, no, the Hardee's pregame at noon tomorrow. We'll go. I'll have Dwayne here, and maybe. Hey, Austin, are you working tomorrow?
I'll be here. I'm not working though.
Oh, okay. So about like usual. Hey, we've got a mystery afoot now. So Bridget told Ashley that she was judging Miss Tennessee.
Maybe not Miss Tennessee.
The problem is Miss Tennessee is not until the summer.
It's some version of Miss Tennessee.
So where, Austin?
No, I saw a post yesterday of someone who was going to Miss Tennessee this weekend.
See, you could be wrong.
I mean, does Google work in this building? Okay. I mean, can somebody find out? Because Bridget, and God bless Susan, she picked her up. She swung by Palm Springs, California. picked up her mom at Betty Ford Clinic, and now...
Okay, are you ready?
Go ahead.
Okay, so March 9th through the 11th is the 2023 Miss Tennessee pageant. It's in Clarksville at Austin Peay University.
You know, I don't buy that.
Well, you told me to Google it.
Well, now see, if you Bing it, you can get that chat AGT, or what is it, AP or AI, something like that.
What?
I don't know. So
she is.
Miss Tennessee is this weekend.
Miss Tennessee is this weekend.
I don't believe it. It used to be in the summer. What happened?
Maybe Miss America or Miss USA or whatever in the summer?
See, and they changed Miss America. There she is. They changed it, and so they're having it at Austin Peay. Mm-hmm. Hey, somebody text us.
22nd year. 22nd year it's been in Clarksville.
Oh, really? It used to be in Memphis. All right, so if anybody knows anything, text us on the HHM text line. We obviously are completely lost. 423-614-6499, or call in. Maybe we've got a former Miss Tennessee listening. You just never know. We've had a few of them around here. 423-614-6499. Volunteer Rid of Pest mix line. It is 8:30. Good morning.
This news update is brought to you by Newlyweds Foods. Newlyweds Foods is hiring. Call them at 423-559-0909 or visit newlywedsfoods.jobs.net and search Cleveland Jobs.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna...
Why right now? Come to Best Buy Metals.
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Serenity Funeral Homes. Convenient, caring, affordable. Cleveland's most affordable funeral home. Completely remodeled. Offering cremations as low as $5.95. Funerals, $15.95. SerenityofCleveland.com. When trust matters most.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by the Vascular Institute, your regional leaders in vascular care. February is Heart Month. What do you know about cardiovascular disease? Here are some fast facts to remember. 52% of high blood pressure deaths, the silent killer, occur in women. Every 40 seconds, someone in the United States will have a myocardial infarction. Stroke accounts for approximately 1 of every 19 deaths in the United States, on average every 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Many cardiac and stroke events can be prevented through education and lifestyle changes. Take the time to sustain your changes and control the risk factors that can be managed, such as establishing a primary care provider, exercising daily and eating a healthy diet, maintaining your diabetes, blood pressure, and cholesterol, and quitting smoking. For more information about vascular disease, visit vascularinstituteofchattanooga.com or call their office at 423-602-2750 to be evaluated. No referral is needed and appointments are within 1 week.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you. So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today, home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Bender Realty is proud to have 3 agents who've been in real estate for over 40 years. The experts at Bender Realty don't just live here, they volunteer and contribute to the community in our area.
Our involvement in the community of who being able to reach out to, whether it's city planner, county planner, economic development committee, to help you bring new businesses into the Cleveland area. We're all involved and we're able to keep up with what's going on and what's coming into Cleveland.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Mixed Mornings on Mixed TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mixed Mornings on MixedTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixedTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Mark Dixon with Century 21 First Choice Realtors in Cleveland. Call him directly at 423-284-3.
Weather Center and Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom, 2 locations to meet the demand in Cleveland. Georgetown Road at the factory off 25th Street for more than 40 years. And then they, of course, have added in the last few years Stewart Road, a couple doors down from Misfit Tacos, where Roger Pickett basically lives, is Misfit Tacos. That's good. So anyway, Mermaid Mattress, there's one near you.
You think the mattress business is competitive? You bet it is, and no matter how many out-of-town chains come to town, Mermaid Mattress will always be your local place to get a better mattress at a better price.
All right, high today of 63 with a 35% chance of storms or rain this afternoon. On Friday, partly sunny with a high of 59 and a low of 34. On Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 58 and a low of 44. Your Simply Bank temperature is 47 degrees.
This Mix 104.1 Weathercast is sponsored by Life Care Center of Cleveland, celebrating more than 45 years of serving the needs of the aging community. Life Care Center of Cleveland.
Billy Joel at 8:36. Mix 104.1 Sports is next.
Good morning and a very happy Thursday to you. We are starting off the day today with some clouds draped across our entire area and just a couple of spots of some light showers and sprinkles. So we had a little bit of activity in Gilmer County, and you can begin to see some new activity developing right as it's hitting those ridge lines there in Murray County. Just a few little green blips showing up here on the radar. That's it. So really for the morning time hours, which means the next several hours, it's just going to be this small in size spotty activity, light showers, some sprinkles, a few raindrops. Here's the big picture though. So certainly we have those clouds across our entire area. And what we're going to be dealing with later on for your Thursday are these showers and storms that you're seeing to the west of us. This is going to be on top of where that warm front is. We can see those showers that are ongoing. Those are going to eventually move eastward and make their way into our local area around about 2 p.m. this afternoon, so 1 p.m. Central Time, and then continue to push eastward across our region. So as we look at the morning time, again, generally just cloudy skies, wind coming up from the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, a stray little sprinkle, that's it. Here comes that rain shield pushing in, and even when it gets here, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, having that rain ongoing, a lot of the rain is really going to be just light rainfall. Some of the heaviest rain staying to the south of us, or at least just kind of barely passing over our far southern communities. So the further to the north you are, just not getting as much heavy rainfall for the day today. This is going to continue into the evening time and then some scattered showers once we get past sunset. Let me take you to the overnight hours. So this is now going to be after midnight. We'll have additional rain that bursts through. During this period of time, I do think we may see a few pockets of heavy downpours, maybe get an embedded thunderstorm. It's nothing severe, but just a regular thunderstorm, but that could lead to some localized areas of a little bit higher rainfall totals. Notice this is 4 a.m. on Friday morning. I'm going to keep on going through Friday morning, take you to 8 a.m. and there's hardly anything green left on the screen for our local area. Most of it is to the south and east of us. So we're really looking at that rain wrapping up early on Friday by about 8 a.m. and then clouds are going to be partially clearing out. So that's going to allow for sunshine during the day, particularly as you head to your Friday afternoon. Now wind will pick up too. It's going to be breezy from the northwest, gusts around 20 miles per hour, but at least overall quiet and dry conditions for the majority of your Friday. And it's going to stay quiet and dry heading into Saturday as well. Saturday again will be the pick day of the weekend for your outdoor plans with a nice mix of sun and clouds. Our next rainmaker will head our way Saturday night into Sunday. So total rainfall for today through Friday morning. Again, it's not going to be a whole lot, about 1/10 of an inch to 3/10 of an inch on average. We could see some localized spots greater than that, up to 3/4 of an inch, especially for some of our southern communities during the daytime today. And then even some of the northern areas, depending on if we do get some of those downpours tonight, can see a few of those higher totals. Temperature-wise today, again, if you kind of draw almost a diagonal line across our area, to the south of that, a little bit milder in the 50s, to the north of that, cooler in the 40s, 43 degrees currently in Murphy, 48 in Dayton, 52 in Chattanooga. The wind today is still going to be coming from the north, at least during the morning time hours, north-northeast at 9 miles per hour, and then it's going to end up shifting through the day and coming out of the south. So kind of hovering around 52, 51 degrees for the next.
As we are so excited about what happened yesterday afternoon. Normally we think March Madness, we think of college basketball. But the Madness of March struck Murfreesboro, Tennessee yesterday. The Bradley Central High School Bearettes. We go back to the final seconds of that game. This is Gary Ownby and Brian Grisham on the call for Mix 104.1 yesterday.
On to Brewer. In the corner, they'll go to Swick. Somebody's got to shoot it, girls. Swick will step up and shoot it. Shots will be short. Rebound, Bradley. Up and in. Harmony! And the game is over. Bears have won it. Harmony Ware with a putback wins it. 55-53, and it is over.
That's
Isn't
awesome.
that cool?
God, so awesome.
Bradley to the semifinals. The Final Four of girls basketball statewide. In Class 4A, the Bradley Central High School Bearettes over Knoxville Bearden. As you just heard, Gary Ownby and Brian Grisham. The final score there at 55-53. Harmony Ware with that putback wins it in the last second. So now Bradley faces Cookeville in the state semifinals tomorrow, Friday, 12:30 Eastern Time. Right here on Mix 104.1 and the Mix 104.1 app. Download for your phone and mobile devices. All supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. The other side of the bracket is Bartlett and Green Hill. They'll play in the other state semifinal tomorrow in Class 4A in Murfreesboro. If you're going, remember the Bradley will play at 12:30 Eastern, 11:30 Central. They're the second game tomorrow, so may not be exactly those times. We'll go on the air tomorrow at noon with our Hardee's pregame. Tomorrow right here on Mix 104.1, the pregame portion will be on mixtv.tv and on the radio. In 2A later today, the McMinn Central Chargerettes will play Gatlinburg Pittman. That's at 12:30 Eastern Time. The Chargerettes, Johnny Morgan, the coach, and they're always good, and they're going to be in a state quarterfinal later today. The SEC tournament in Nashville. Ole Miss defeated South Carolina 67-61. So they will now play Tennessee today in the SEC tournament. Tennessee and Ole Miss, 3 o'clock today on Talk 101.3 The Buzz and the Mix 104.1 app, presented by Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union. LSU over Georgia last night, 72-67 at the SEC tournament. Also tonight, Arkansas-Auburn at 7, LSU Vanderbilt at 9. And Syracuse head coach Jim Boeheim out after 47 years. It's a very messy ending, it looks like. Boeheim just the opposite of the send-off that Mike Krzyzewski got 1 year ago at Duke, but he is, matter of fact, he is second to Mike Krzyzewski in all-time wins in men's college basketball, Division I. He led Syracuse to 5 Final Fours, the 2003 national title. He's a Hall of Fame inductee in 2005. Jim Boeheim, the symbol of Syracuse basketball for the last 47 years, is out following his Orangemen losing on a buzzer-beating shot by Wake Forest yesterday. In the press conference following the game, the post-game press conference, Boeheim said, look, it's not my decision. It was, if you heard or saw that, or read about it, you'd take from it that he did not want to leave, but it's officially being called a retirement. But it seems like the university is making the decision. Matter of fact, he said that as much, that it would be the university's decision. His associate head coach, Adrian Autry, is the new coach, replacing Jim Boeheim at Syracuse. The Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass, and formerly known as the fifth major of the PGA, will be starting. They've already started this morning in Ponte Verde, Florida. And that'll be on the Golf Channel today, NBC through the weekend. And then Mixed Madness, presented by Kia of Cleveland, starts Sunday officially. The brackets will be final Sunday night, 7 o'clock. You can go to mymix1041.com and get signed up for Mixed Madness. We have thousands of dollars in prizes. It's all presented by Kia of Cleveland. Actually, we started doing this a few years ago. We have prizes every round.
Yeah, every round, though. We pick a winning bracket yeah. We do. It's fun. There's lots of great prizes this year, so stay tuned and make sure you fill out your bracket and hopefully win some stuff.
Yeah, and we do have we've got some inside information, and who do we go for inside information is Cleveland Mayor Emeritus Tom Rowland, and so he gave me something here. He said, she didn't want to let a lot of people know, but Bridget is actually a contestant in the Miss Tennessee pageant. They did lower the age requirement.
Oh, good.
So Tom, always with us with the inside scoop.
I would have thought she aged out, yeah.
Yep. So, no, apparently they've lowered Tom said they lowered the age limit.
Okay, good.
So that's great, and God bless her. Good luck.
I know.
Good luck to her and her mom. I think her mom's also in it. So
good.
She swung by Betty Ford, picked up mom, and then went over to, where is it, Clarksville?
Clarksville.
It's at Austin P.
Austin P.
Let's go P.
Let's go.
Well, that's their slogan,
well,
as you know.
No, I didn't, but thank you for letting me.
You didn't know that, really?
No.
Let's go P. And I'm not making that up. I mean, it's true. All right, it's 14 before the hour.
Good morning. This is Brian Fretwell, physician assistant with Direct Primary Care.
Mix 1041 and Honda Cleveland are giving one deserving firefighter in our area a chance to win a 2023 Honda Civic. Nominate your favorite firefighter today at mymix1041.com.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
It's the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's Happy Star. And the famous Star Burger. And the Superstar Burger. So many stars. My Rewards members get exclusive offers on the Carl's Jr. and Hardee's app.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service.
We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals.
We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.